We're gonna be going through another Reddit post. You know the drill. Let's get right into it. I, 27 male, have entered into a relationship with a girl, 26 female, who I've kind of known for 5 years, and the world as I have known it has crumbled. What has happened to me? This could be either really good or really bad. Let's get into it. As a bit of a backstory, this girl, let's call her Andrea, and she is my best friend's girlfriend's best friend. Best friend's girlfriend's best friend. Okay, I guess that works, hopefully. We had spoken a little bit. Man, this guy's grammar is terrible, by the way. He wrote spoke. We had spoken a little bit in the past and saw each other on a couple of occasions over the last 5 years. I was in the pub with my friend, and his girlfriend and her friends came along to join us, and this is where we started chatting again. We then went on a night out a month or two later and we kissed. I felt instant love within my chest when this happened. We went on a date and hit it off instantly. The connection felt like it was deeply embedded even though we had just been together for a few hours. This guy's grammar is terrible again. I keep having to fix it. Fast forward a couple of weeks, we had been out nearly every night just yapping away for hours on end. That's nice. That's really nice. When you meet someone and there's an instant connection, oftentimes it's a good sign. But at the same time, you need to be careful and not immediately get your hopes up and think, okay, this is my dream person and it's gonna work. You have to get to know them first. And at the beginning of any relationship, it's gonna feel amazing, it's gonna feel euphoric, but that is gonna die down at some point. And you have to make sure that the main things that are there, your values, your goals, doesn't die out, because that's ultimately that will bind you to and keep you two together. I could not wait to see her. I felt like I missed her all the time. I knew that I was in love with her, which was a strange feeling for me. It's made me question things that I have never questioned before, and if I've ever even been in love before, as this is definitely different for me. I have never wanted kids, for example, in my life, or marriage, and it's something that I have been against due to having a big family and being around children in all forms, like nieces and nephews, since the age of 7. But suddenly now, out of nowhere, there's a paradigm shift. I want to marry this girl. I can see myself having a family with her, and this completely shocked me, and she could tell as my face was in a state of shock for about 2 hours. I'm assuming when he told her, probably. I'm looking for answers as to what has happened to me here, because this is a feeling that I've never had before, and it's shifted my whole viewpoint regarding kids and marriage, which is something that has been ingrained deeply into me for quite some time now. Can someone help me understand what is happening? So it's a beautiful story, all in all, right? Apart from the grammar issues that he has in writing it. It's a beautiful story where he feels ready and he feels like he wants kids and he wants marriage. But what's really important is that he doesn't rush into anything, because like I said before, a lot of the times people do feel that way when they meet someone and they feel like they're with a person who they want to marry and they want to have kids with. And maybe that is true, but you both have to prove to each other over time first that you're willing to fight for each other and that you're not willing to give up on the relationship. Because here's what will happen. Those butterflies will die down. The feeling of novelty, the feeling of things being new and being fun and exciting will die down. And then you still have to make the conscious decision every day to choose that person, to love that person, to support that person, to be there for that person, and to deal with them when they're giving you a headache. So understanding that and then still choosing that person over time can really help you prove it that it's actual deep, meaningful love. Because love is not just a feeling, love is also a choice, and love is an action that you take every single day to prove to your partner that you actually love them and want to be with them. And that'll actually make it real. So if I was him, or if I knew him, I would tell him, look, it's amazing. Don't mess it up. Which means, don't cheat on her, don't lie to her, don't do small things that'll betray trust, because that is something that is sometimes hard to come back from, especially at the beginning of any relationship. But secondly, I would say, keep getting to know her, understand what her goals are in life, because if your goals and her goals are nowhere near aligned, it won't work. Ask her what her values are in life, because if your values and her values don't align, it's not going to work. Ask her if she wants kids, how many kids, what are your financial goals? Do you have different religions? Those will all be huge things that will come up at some point. And the earlier on you discuss it and you go through it, the easier it'll be in the long term. Because then you'll understand, okay, can I actually make it work with this person or not? And if I cannot, am I willing to compromise on something that I otherwise wouldn't be willing to compromise on in order to actually make it work? And that way you can actually get together, you can actually get to know each other, and you can actually work towards making it work. But ultimately, it's beautiful. Don't overthink it. Don't feel stressed about it. Don't feel like this is the worst thing ever. I cannot believe that I'm actually in love with someone. It's really not that bad. Okay? Just take it one day at a time. Don't rush into anything. And remember to enjoy the ride wherever you're on. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to click that like button and the subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for another video.